going live here on Facebook. Instagram is next. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to get Instagram all set up here for live. All righty. What's up, everyone? Starting the live connection here, too. Yo, we're live. We're live on Instagram. We're live on Facebook. We're live everywhere. What's up, everyone? Welcome to episode 129 of the Six Figure Photography. Oh my God, I almost just started doing the podcast introduction of Six Figure Live. All right, let me get Instagram plugged in over here. What's up, you guys? That looks pretty good. Yeah, Instagram can see me up there. Facebook Live is right here in the house. Oh, mercy, you guys. It's been a doozy of a week. It really has. Steven, can you get me set up here so I can see comments come through? Welcome, everyone. We're on episode 129 of Six Figure Live. We got Instagram hanging out with us. We got Facebook here. I really appreciate you guys showing up. My name is Ben Hartley with Style & Story Creative and Six Figure Photography. And this is what I do daily. I do this daily. I show up for you guys every single weekday, Monday through Friday, and we call this thing Six Figure Live. And the entire point of this is to help photographers, help create, look, even if you're not a photographer, you might be a graphic designer, a creative, a videographer, I don't care, but to give you some direction, some inspiration, a kick in the ass for your week, because it's so damn hard doing this alone. Thanks, Steven. I got comments here so I can see people coming on through. Leave some love. I'd love to hear where you're watching from. If you're a first-time watcher, that'd be awesome. Look, I want to show up and help you guys because I know how hard it is. The first 3 years of my business, it's just so challenging getting up every day and doing this alone. And so anyhow, that's why we're here. The second reason is I like going live. I like to be put on the spot. Sometimes I say things I shouldn't say. And then as well, I get to actually engage with you guys. You can leave comments and thoughts. And so I love the hell out of that. Look, I want to welcome you guys. If you maybe found me at the Turn It Up conference, I got a chance to meet and connect with so many photographers. There were some hearts out if that's maybe where you found me. I got a chance to connect with so many amazing photographers. Dude, my inbox has been blowing up from the Turn It Up conference. And so if you haven't checked it out, I think it's still going on. I got to double check. I think there's still time to get in and get a chance to see what they're up to. But I just want to say thank you. Thanks for showing up. I've gotten your emails. If I haven't replied to you yet, I promise I will reply to you guys. I read every single one of them. Awesome. Awesome. Eli's in the house. First time watcher. What's up, my man? Thanks for watching. You guys, look. Brand new episode of the podcast is going live today. I'm super excited about that. We're on season 2 of the Six Figure Photography podcast. I love doing these live videos. It's fantastic. I love making articles and resources for you guys, creating video content. But the podcast sometimes is just a great way to get inspired and to get some inspiration when you're a direction, whatever. When you're just driving and for me, I got a half-hour commute, and so I wanted to talk a little bit about what Ben Adams and I discussed in the episode. It's not out exactly just yet, but it will be out later. We talked about commitment. You guys want to talk about commitment for a hot second. Ben and I really unpacked this in the episode, but I just want to tease it here because there are a few characteristics, there's a few qualities about individuals that really define their success. We could talk about positivity and optimism. We could talk about actually doing shit, like getting things done, right? We could talk about that all day. But one of the things that I want to talk about is the willingness and the ability to commit yourself fully to a task. And this is so much about what I mean, this is why I go live every day, because every day we got to roll out of bed. And if we don't move the needle, no one else will. And it's the willingness and the dedication to commit to that every single day, to not necessarily have Netflix up in the right-hand corner when it's time to batch edit or to cull through things, the commitment to actually serve our leads and connect with our clients in a meaningful way. And I think that it's so challenging because, well, I mean, we're just scared. Like, we're scared to commit. We're scared of commitment. It's like as soon as we put ourselves out there and we commit ourselves to a task, we're not held accountable for it. And I think we're scared too because if we fail, then it's on us, right? It's like the unknown. It's the fear of failure. But you guys, what ends up happening, and I'm going to leave it at this. I'm going to be pretty brief here because I got so much shit to do today. You guys, if you do not commit to things, if you fail to commit to things, if you feel like, look, I just did an entire series on, or I just did an entire training on bridal shows. on how to actually rock your bridal shows. The email just went out, by the way. I wanted to thank you guys for your grace on that. The email just went out. It's in your inbox. If you're waiting for that email for the training, it's in your inbox. But I just did this entire training on bridal shows. You guys realize that one of the number one reasons that bridal shows fail is because you haven't fully committed to it. You're like, yeah, I got this bridal show coming up this weekend. And I hear bridal shows are a bunch of BS, but I guess I'm gonna go. Maybe it'll work for me. Maybe it won't. I'm gonna go, and I'm hoping to get some bookings from it. Hoping to get some leads. And you show up half-assed. You show up half-cocked. And then you know what happens? You fail. It's this endless loop that happens. And when you fail, because you didn't commit, by the way, you then validate it. You're like, yep, you know what? Everyone else is right. Looks like I shouldn't have done the bridal show. Looks like mom and dad were right. Looks like I shouldn't have started my own photography business because you didn't go all in. You guys, you gotta go all in. You have to jump. You have to fully commit. And there's some hacks that you can do. Like some of my favorite hacks, if you're dedicated to make this your full-time job, your dream job, your career, then do every possible thing 100% to try to get new leads in the door. Do everything, do it all. Don't just be Instagram. Bullshit. You can't just do Instagram. You got to do everything. The hacks that I love to do, by the way, there's a few of them. One is obviously you can tell people, right? You can talk about I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And it helps for accountability. That can be a great thing to do. But another thing when it comes to commitment is rather than say you're gonna do something, I'm gonna start waking up at 4 a.m. No, announce I have started waking up at 4 a.m. Even if you haven't, I have started waking up at 4 a.m. and tomorrow morning you better. Don't say I'm gonna, because then it opens the window for everyone else, all the naysayers, all the negative people in your life to be like, well, that's pretty early, Ben. You sure you want to do that? I don't know. It's you sure you want to go full time with your photography? I'm not sure. No, I'm gonna. I'm not gonna. I just did today. Right now, I'm going full time. I'm making this happen. One of my favorite hacks is to actually invest. To invest straight up into it, right? Ben Adams was talking about on the podcast. He's talking about how the fact that he wanted to start journaling, and rather than just opening up a little app on his phone and start journaling, or getting out some fucking sticky notes and start journaling, he invested $50 into the most badass journal he could, because he knew if he put his stake in the game, if he put up and said, look, I got $50 in this journal, I better use it. Right? It's the same thing with free content. It's actually the same thing with what's going on right now with this live video. You guys have been tuning into these live videos and it's awesome. I hope you're doing something with it. But for so many people, we just take in and we consume and we take in the free knowledge and then we don't do jack shit with it, you guys. Right? This is why actually the photographers who attend workshops, the photographers who invest to go to WPPI or to go to Mystic, they've put stake in the game. They've put money into the game. These are the people that are actually going to take action, because if they don't, it's a complete waste of money. Right now, you're just wasting your time if you're not going to do something about this, right? And so invest it for the only sake to just hack your mind and to get something done, to actually do something about it. It's not enough. It's just not enough. Maybe it is for you. Maybe you're one of those people that you just get it done. Amen. I'm super stoked for you if you are. Anyhow, I'm going to see who's here live. Say hi. I just went off on a super tangent there. Sarah says, I was just listening to the podcast and feeling so inspired. Pause to listen live. Sarah, I'm so glad that you came in live. I really appreciate the comments, by the way. Even if you don't have anything to say, even if you're just going to be yo, I'm from Iowa. I love reading that shit. Sarah, thanks for coming in here. I appreciate it. Cool. Live video, the live podcast episode just went up. Mikkel, what's up, my man? Nate Cooper's watching. Heck yeah, you light a fire in my butt every time, dude. Awesome, Mikkel. I'm glad I can be here to do that. You guys, that's it. I'm going to save the rest of the podcast. It's a really good episode. I just interviewed 2 more people today. Those episodes are going to go live in the next couple weeks. But look, last thing is this. You guys, if I haven't said enough, I really appreciate your gratitude. I appreciate your patience. I went to do the live training yesterday, and the program failed in the middle of me trying to get that out to you guys. And so for the people that actually carved out time to tune in live for that, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for doing that. I apologize I wasn't able to deliver in that moment, but I got it recorded. It's in your inbox now. It's there for you guys to watch. It's going to be disappearing, though, in just a couple days. And so please get a chance to take a look at that as soon as you can, because it is going to be disappearing, okay? So get on it ASAP, you guys. Look, that's it. I love the shit out of you guys. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow, all right? Cheers, everyone. Bye.